Alrighty, race fans, welcome to Auto Club Speedway and the Rapid Fired National Series here on Extreme Sim TV. It's Friday night. Let's go rapid fire racing here this evening. Now, a couple of things, little footnotes going into tonight at Auto Club. This is a big racetrack. A little bit different aero package on these cars than what we'll see tomorrow night in the iRacing Cup Series. But we got 5 minutes of practice left. As you can see, everybody wrapping it up here from Auto Club Speedway. Enough lanes here tonight. We can see them 4 and 5 wide. That is for sure here at this Speedway of high-speed racetrack. And with these cars having a little bit smaller spoiler than the Cup cars have, expect to see them every bit all over the place this evening. Not as much downforce on the rear of these cars to keep them planted through the corners as it would be in the Cup car. So we got 5 minutes left here, and we're going to get ready to go trackside for our national anthem here. When we come back, we'll talk about a little bit more about tonight's upcoming race and what I expect to see here at Auto Club Speedway. Alrighty, folks, back here at Auto Club Speedway, getting ready to go green flag racing here in just one moment. Let's take a look here at the point standings coming into tonight. We'll take a look. Now, these point standings will change as the season goes with the chase system, but right now, tied at the top of the board, Cole Williams, Zach York, Logan Hilton having a really good run there in third. Logan having a really good season here. David Dare Jeffrey right there as well. And we will get ready to go green. Mr. Ryan in chat here tonight. How you doing, Ryan? You see Roger back there in 6th, Tim Williams 7th, Grayson 8th, Chris Parkham in 9th, 10th, Carson Bowers, and Cole back there as well. Matthew Wilford, Zachary Smith, Evan back there in the 14th position. Cole, pretty good run there, setting 16th in points on back. Well, folks, we got about a minute of practice left. And man, oh man, what do we see here tonight? Hot, slick racetrack, most likely. As we take a look at the track facts here at Auto Club Speedway. 81 degrees is your air temp this evening. Or track temp, excuse me, air temp 76. A little bit of a warm racetrack to start tonight. Should be a lot of fun here. Hopefully, it's clipping some. Brand new mic. Well, let's see here. Alright, I'll fix that. I think I know what the problem is. Let me fix that for you right quick. Alright, let me know if I'm still clipping any at all, man. And we'll get ready to go once again here this evening. Again, it's going to be interesting here at Auto Club this evening to see what happens with this racetrack, especially as wide as it is. Taking a look still at the track facts here. High wind speed, 12 mile an hour. That's a little bit high in my opinion, but we'll see if that kind of calms down with qualifying. Nevertheless, getting underway here as cars are hitting the track here. You got Mr. James out there in the one machine along with a couple of more. And we will see how this goes here. And we will get everybody on track to get their laps in here in one moment. Taking a look down the back straightaway, one car coming at you here. And it looks like a couple more out on track as well. Looks to be that would be the 12, I believe, rolling out down the back straightaway right now. Looks pretty good there in that Ford Mustang PP and PPG machine. At number 12 out on track right now. Mr. Roger doing a great job. Jeffrey right there with him as well. Taking a look at a couple more on track. That's going to be the 2 out of the RCR stable. Mr. Chris doing a good job here this evening as well. Right around the bottom of the racetrack also. Mr. Chris Whitaker there as well. And right there behind him, you got the 16 machine doing a good job. Headed down the back straightaway right now. I don't believe that's technically the 16, but we will see. Who's that listed as? That's Mr. Carson. Well, 3 minutes here and already to the top of the board. Mr. Grayson doing a good job. Whitaker there, Chris there as well, setting in second right now out of the top qualifiers. That's the way they set it right at the moment. You see the 88 there as well. Taking a look there at that beautiful 88, or that's the 00. It looked like the 88 there for a second, but that is the 00 paint scheme for this weekend. Beautiful looking race car up onto the front straightaway. That Navy machine doing a great job. Crossing the stripe now. And 00 to the P6 here. That's Cole up into P6. Good run for him as well. But right now, Grayson Sullivan to the top of the board in that number 36 machine. And he's doing a really good job here tonight. Staying at the top of the board here. You see the 7 there as well. Working his way through at the moment. So everybody doing a great job. 1 minute and 55 seconds remain here in qualifying here tonight. Wonder what's causing the clipping. And right now the 93 machine is sitting there in, rolling down the back straightaway. Getting ready to go green flag racing right now. David's at the top of the board in that number 99 machine. Good job by David putting that machine on top of the board as well. So good job there out of David's camp. Good run there for him. David, a really good job. To the top of the board, Logan setting in P2 right now in that 8 machine. Of course, Logan having a really good season, a really impressive season for Logan right now. Well, right now we got 48 seconds left in qualifying here tonight. And we'll get ready to go green flag racing. So qualifying about to conclude here tonight. And we'll send them racing here 100 laps here tonight. And it looks like David's going to lead them down from the pole here this evening. You guys let me know if that clipping continues. It's kind of odd. I've not really seen that before, but we'll get qualifying out of the way here. And 4, 3, 2, 1 second left here this evening. And we will get ready to line them up and send them green flag racing here in just one moment here from Auto Club Speedway. Should be a great one this evening. And we'll take a look here as they grid them up. Let's take a look at your starting lineup here tonight. David starting on pole here tonight in that number 99 machine, doing a great job. Logan there in the 8 as well on the front row. Good start there for Logan outside front row. Row number 2 is going to be as follows. That's going to be Grayson, Sullivan, Dalton, Williamson. They're in 4th. Starting P5, Jeffrey Muir alongside Mr. Chris. Starting inside row number 4, that's going to be John alongside Mr. Zach York in that 90 machine. Of course, Zach picking up the win at Daytona this year. Inside row number 5 here tonight, it will be, as soon as we get over to it, Mr. Jacob there in the 89 machine. Carson there in 10th in that 16 outside row number 5. Inside row number 6, that's going to be Allen alongside James. That's going to be your 6th row. Inside row number 7 here tonight, Mr. Cole and Cole. Pretty good row, the Cole row. There, say that 5 times fast. Mr. Early and Hopper there as well in the 00 and 22 machines. Inside row number 8, Mr. Brandon Andrews. Evan outside there in 16th. Starting with that number 10 machine here tonight. Inside row number 9, Connor Hall. Outside of him, Mr. Tom there, starting from P18 this evening. Inside row number 10, that's going to be Mr. Cole Williams and Tim Williams right there beside of him in 20th. Starting in row number 11, Lee Howard alongside Kevin Roy. In row number 12, that's going to be Roger and Greg Newsom. In row number 13, it's going to be Joseph and Mr. Zachary Smith. Starting row number 14, Brandon and Tyler. And row number 15, Matthew and TJ Moore. And row number 16 is John Jones and Mr. James Love. And that should be it. Yep, 16 rows. So here we go, folks. Getting ready to go green here tonight. I hope everything sounds good on your end. We're going to get ready to go 100 laps here from Auto Club Speedway here tonight. So you see the field down the back straightaway. Lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Should be a great night of racing, folks. Down the back straightaway. And headed for 3 and 4. And we will see double file right now. You see that 8 up there as well. And we're going to turn them loose. Should be this time by. And it looks like it will be. So here we go. Pace car is off. And the Below the Yellow Line podcast green flag is in the air. And we are underway here from Auto Club Speedway. Everybody automatically kind of in line in that front two. It's going to be the Ada Logan right there with David there in the 99. They're going to take off. Doing a really good job here early on. Kind of jumping down in the line here as we go to complete lap number 1. Down the back straightaway. Now you're going to see them kind of spread out. Probably not as much as they will tomorrow evening in the Cup race, when the draft is much more effective than it is here tonight. And you'll see them work their way through 1 or 3 and 4 for the first time this evening. David out front in that Toyota, pulling away right now from Logan. So lap number 2 already on the board. Let's drop back through the field here. We're going to drop back to Dalton along with the 36. That's going to be Mr. Meir right there with him. Zach right here, back here in the mix as well. And this is just a gaggle of cars back here. You see them side by side right behind Mr. York. That's going to be the 16 and 74 going at it right now as they run at the moment. That's John right there behind them. It's technically the 29 car, but custom numbered 74. And you see already some space building between these cars side by side right now in 9th. You want to take care of your tires as much as you can. You see the 22 up into the top 10 in that Ford Mustang as well. We look back through the field, the 89 back there also doing a great job. 3 out of 100 in the books here tonight. 3 out of 100 complete here this evening. And we'll continue along here down the tri-oval section of the racetrack. You see the 7 right there doing a great job. Mr. Connor right now up in front, up at the front of the pack here. You see Logan, these guys are still right there with each other. That's David and Logan staying right with each other. But we got a battle for 3rd. And it looks like that may be Mr. Grayson getting passed by Dalton Williams there in the 61 rapid fire machine. Good pass there for 3rd. Move Dalton up to 3rd right now. Pretty good run down the front straightaway once again. There's Meir on the bottom of the racetrack as well. You see Meir trying to take over that 4th position. Meir, a very good driver. Good job keeping that car underneath of him up on the, once he come up from the apron of the racetrack. Did a great job to keep that car under him here down the back, or down the straightaway once again. So Meir right now running in 4th. We're going to go take a look at Alwyn back here just a little ways back as well. In the 93 machine. Good run for him back here in the 8th, along with John there in 9th at the moment. A little bit of side-by-side racing. Looks like it's the 22 machine of Cole trying to make a move into the top 10. And you see these cars right here pretty much right on top of each other. As this Cole jumping to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to pull to the inside. Pretty good run here right now. Now down the back straightaway they go side by side. The 89 on the outside, the 22 on the bottom. And one car up in the wall, that's the 74 scrubbing the outside fence a little bit. He'll lose a ton of time. That's actually John there in the 29 machine. Again, custom numbered 74. A little bit of right side damage on that All-Star Racing machine. Not too bad though, he'll keep it running. And we'll continue along for now. 7 laps out of 100 complete. Hey Shane, how are you doing, sir? You doing pretty good tonight? Now, side by side, right up in front of him, the 89 of Jacob. Man, trying to have a decent run here tonight. You see Jacob easing that machine through. Jacob Doing a great job. 7 out of 100 complete here tonight. Down the front straightaway once again. 8 on the board this time by. And again, we should see pit stops around 30, 35 in this one here tonight. Here at Auto Club, be right around there as far as pit stops go. Side by side, right behind him. That's the 18 of Tom in the mix. Ooh, Jacob's going to slide right up in front of him. Risky move there. You see how much Tom's moving around on the back bumper of Jacob. You're not missing anything up front. Logan's still about 4/10 of a second off right now. But we're side by side with the 11 on the bottom. So the 11 is on the bottom of the racetrack here. And look at him, almost 3 wide. You see the 18 trying to stick the nose through the middle. Nowhere really to go right now. He'll have to fall back in the line. Again, this is a battle deep in the pack. Around that 12th, 11th, 10th position. Let's go take a look up front. Logan closing in on your race leader just a little bit. You see David right there in front of him. Can Logan make the pass? He's had such a good car this season so far. At Toyota Supra, it looks to be on rails. Really, so far the first half of this season. It's only a matter of time before a win comes to that Toyota in that number 8 machine. And you see them actually pulling away here. 2 Toyotas at the front of the pack. All right now up in front, you see the battle still continuing and doing a good job here. Is the 8 machine right there sitting in second. We're going to drop back through the field just a little ways here. You see Connor Hall back here. Cole Williams still in the mix of this battle here for 10th, 11th, and 12th in that beautiful looking number 11 machine. I tell you what, if there's a paint scheme of the week for this week, and I know there is, my vote goes to the number 11 machine by far. Look at the colors of red on that machine. I really like that Nacho spotter machine. As they rock it through, looks like there's going to be a side-by-side battle right there behind them. Actually, a car on the outside wall looks to be Mr. Jacob running into a problem there on the outside of the racetrack. Got that number 89 up into the fence just a little bit. He'll get it back down and continue on, but quite a bit of damage on the right-hand side of that beautiful 89 Camry here early on in this one. So a little bit of damage there. He'll get it straightened back out. Again, only 12 laps in the books so far tonight. It's been a smooth one here early on at Auto Club. 12 out of the 100 in the books. Not missing anything up front. Looks like David's still holding about a 3/10 of a second lead. And they will continue along here. Well, I know Bowers won it this week, but I'm going to say it one more time. I'm nominating the 11 machine for next week. This Nacho spotter machine is absolutely gorgeous. So I think the broadcaster can request a submission. I think I can. Anyway, I'll have to talk to Jacob about that. Tom there in the 18 Monster Energy machine right there. Again, battling inside this top 10 at the moment. Take a look at Jeffrey in third. He's trying to run down the 2 race leaders. He's going to be just a little bit too far back right now. Trying to close the gap. 14 laps being complete this time by. You see Logan up there in the 8 doing a pretty good job here. Trying to close in on David. David, though, holding a pretty wheel up front. And again, we're probably about halfway through a fuel run here. 15 out of the 100 being put in the books this time by. So it's 15 out of 100 this time by, folks. And you actually see that 8 starting to close the gap down to David just a little bit here. And it's going to be interesting to see once Logan gets there. It looks like this car is coming alive. The longer that they run, possibly that this car is just coming to him. Being 15 laps complete this time by. So it's 15 complete at the stripe here now, 16. And we're again probably, I don't know, 20, 25 laps away from green to flag stops. And again, the National Series got another green flag run. This race looks to have a green flag feel to it. You see Connor Hall back here as well in 9th. Carson there in 10th. Down the back straightaway they go this time by. And taking a look there, Allen there in that number 93 Shop Boss machine. Right there behind that number 61 Rapid Fired Pizza machine. Right in front of Mr. Dalton Williams. Again, a big thank you to Rapid Fired Pizza for all they do, bringing this series to us each and every week. Just kick back on your couch, enjoy some pizza, man. And watch us here at Auto Club Speedway here tonight. See these cars right around the bottom of the racetrack doing a great job. Single file right now. A little bit of draft, actually. Off that 36 Taco Bell machine right in front of, not Taco Bell, it looked like a Taco Bell. Never mind. Anyway, right in front of the 36 machine. And he will ease through. See the 61 Rapid Fired Pizza machine to the bottom of the racetrack. Picking up a spot here, move Dalton Williams up into 5th. Good run for Dalton right now. Man, really nice run. Inside, oh, that was about trouble there. The 93 whooshing up the track. He jumps out of the throttle. Great bit of driving there not to get into the left rear quarter panel of the 36 of Mr. Grayson. That would have been bad for sure. The speeds they're running here, you don't want to do that. Another pass here is the 93 machine. Alan Dobbs hops into the top 5. Good job by him. Logan's still about 2/10 of a second off. David up here, he's staying with him, but he's not able to get close enough to do anything with him right now. As they work their way through 1 and 2. And the 8 machine there jumps to the bottom of the racetrack doing everything he can. Logan trying to hang on at the moment. But, I mean, I tell you what, they are right with one another. Coming to 20 on the board this time by. Should be 20 on the board this time by out of 100 being complete. And right with each other they are. Down the back straightaway, everybody goes once again. Again, great battle at the front of the pack here. But you still got a long way to go here as far as fuel mileage is concerned. It'll be interesting to see when everybody pits. If you could split it into 4s, you could go 25, 50, 75, 100. But they're probably not going to do that. We're going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 30, 35 by the time we stop. We won't do a one stopper, obviously. Probably at least 2 stops here today at Auto Club. Logan's car getting a little bit free off of turn number 2 there. Whooshing up the speedway just a little bit. Taking a look through the pack, you see everybody kind of spread out. Dalton Williams back here. Mr. Connor Hall back here as well in the 7. Along with Mr. Tom. Tom doing a great job right back here in the 18 Monster Energy machine as well. Monster Energy Toyota Supra sitting there in 9th position. as they run right now. Tim Williams right back here as well in that number 19 Toyota. Tons of Toyotas in this pack, and that's right there at the edge of the top 10. Actually, Mr. Cole Williams trying to break into the top 10 here in that beautiful number 11 machine. So right now, everybody's still kind of feeling everything out. You see the damage on the back end of the 61. It doesn't appear to be slowing them down that much, but that cannot help the stability of that car through the corner as we're coming up on 23 being in the books. So we're 23 in here tonight, and it's been a great race. You see a car on the apron. That's going to be the 66. And I believe he just came off of pit road. Indeed he did. That's Mr. Matthew back here, I believe. Yep, right there. Seems to be having a little bit of issue in that roofclaim.com machine. Sitting right now in 31st. 3 laps down. He's actually going to bring it back to pit road here. Not a good night for that 66 machine. Meanwhile, back at the front of the pack, David has opened up that gap a little bit more over Logan. Really not a huge surprise, but nevertheless, he has opened the gap up. That car just looks to be on rails here right now. Coming to 25 out of 100 complete here this evening. And what a race, what a season David's putting together already. And right now, out in front, David leads the way. And we'll continue along here. Now we're getting to this part of the race where everybody's strategy is starting to come into play. You know, you want to start strategizing what you're trying to do here at this point because it's going to play out going forward. We're coming up on 25 being in the book, so we're the first quarter through this one. And you see the gap developing between cars. You see this little cluster of cars here. The 18 in 6th right now, trying to pick it up over Allen there in the 93. Move the 18 into the top 5 here as they exit turn number 4. And indeed you will. New top 5 car, Mr. Tom, hops inside the top 5 here. So Tom's inside the top 5, right on the back bumper of the 90 of Mr. Zach. And that's probably going to move Tom up into the top 4 here in just a moment. That Toyota looks so strong. Something about these Toyotas here today, man, are strong here. All I got to say is Toyota power, I guess. That 18's strong, your race leader's strong, Logan's strong as they get a little tight there. The center off of 2. Still working out back down the back straightaway. It looks like the 90 and Mr. York in danger of losing another position back here. And you see right now York trying to hang on. He's got cars to the outside. When you've got a car to your outside like that, the momentum that they can carry around the top side, there's not much you can do about it. You're on the bottom having to lift. And that just is no fun whatsoever. So we're 28 out of 100 complete here tonight as we work our way through here at Auto Club Speedway this evening. As we fire our way down the back straightaway once again. Right, doing a really amazing job. The 19 right there as well. And down the front stretch one more time. 30 going on the board. as they enter 1 and 2 here. The 7 machine right in front of him. Easy does it coming off a turn at number 2. Everybody nose to tail right now. And 90 right there on the top side of the racetrack, actually losing positions as he's got the 11 down below him. 30 going on the board this time by. So right now, very good race for most of these cars. But your leader has got a 5-second gap. Man, David has just checked out on Logan. Logan trying to keep pace, and he did for the first 20 or so laps. But now there's a almost 5.5 second gap from Logan up to David. So that's a big gap to really make up as we thunder off of turn number 4 once again. Down the front straightaway, 31 going on the board. Logan doing everything he can in that number 8 machine to close the gap back down, but right now not really able to do it. And a second back from Logan here, that's going to be Jeffrey. And Jeffrey having a really good run there in the 38 Camaro. Jeffrey Muir there in the 38. And you can hear him actually clutching the car and saving fuel. At least I thought I heard him kind of cut the car there for a moment. Jeffrey might be saving a little bit of fuel. We'll see here, but I thought I heard him clutch that car. As he runs up by the wall, back down through 1 and 2. Once again, 32 being on the board this time by, or being completed this time by. Trying to run down Logan. We'll drop back just a little bit further. There's Mr. Tom in 4th. Tim right now in 5th. He's got Allen all over the back bumper in that 93 Shop Boss machine, trying to get into the top 5. And Logan Hilton was actually the paint scheme at O'Reek winner. Thank you there, Maverick, for clearing that up. And side-by-side battle between the 19 and 93 machine right now, headed down into turn number 1. And Easy does it side by side. And I tell you what, it's been a very clean first half of this race here at Auto Club Speedway. Nearly 34 laps being in the books this time by. Alright, we're going to have our first crank it up of the evening here from Auto Club. When we come back, it should be just about time for green flag pit stops. Alright, we'll see you guys on the other side. Back here at Auto Club Speedway as we work our way through lap number 35 here. Right now, David, 7-second gap, man. He has really opened that gap up to 7 seconds over Mr. Logan. Logan actually kind of in danger here. Our Ruse in second to Jeffrey. That car really is falling off over the long run here. That car needs 4 fresh tires in a bad sort of way. Try to get that thing back up through there and get it back to being competitive. Again, open setups on these cars here this season. Something that's kind of hard for everybody to deal with. Takes a lot of time and effort to get these cars ready and out here to the racetrack each and every Friday. Makes a big difference, I'm here to tell you, on what you've got, whether you have a good setup underneath you or not. Now 37, 38 on the board this time by. So you see Logan slowly dropping back just a little bit into the clutches of Jeffrey, who's about 6/10 of a second behind him at the moment. Jeffrey trying to close in here. Nothing really yet. But I would not be surprised here. Maybe if Logan pits here, gets fresh tires, maybe he can come up with something for David. But right now, David kind of in his league of his own here in that number 99 machine. We'll continue along right now. We'll see how this plays out. Again, we're coming up on lap number 40. I don't see these guys making it on fuel all the way to lap number 50, but maybe I'm wrong, because they're going a little bit further than I thought they could. I thought we'd done see cars on pit road, but we're at lap number 39 here. But we're definitely in a 2-stop fuel range right now. If they come down this lap, that'd put them at 80 and then a 20-lap run to the end. So we're definitely going to have a 1-stop rate, or a, 2-stop race. I don't see it being a 1-stop race, but definitely a 2-stopper. Taking a look back here at 10, Jacob able to recover from getting into the wall earlier, back into the top 10. They're so hard with no cautions to really recover after you get in a fence like that. 41 going to be on the board this time by. And it looks like Jacob's going to head to pit road when the first car's down. 4 fresh tires and fuel in that 89 machine. Great stop. Oh, hits his marks perfectly there. Gets the car slowed down. So now we got to keep an eye here on Logan and David. Who is going to be the next car? David heads to pit road. Race leader to pit road. So now David hits pit road. Does Logan stay out an extra lap? No, Logan on pit road as well in that beautiful number 8 machine. And Jeffrey will stay out an extra lap. Remember, we said he looked like he was clutching the car. He may very well be in, because he's going to stay out with the 18, a part of about 13 cars who are still out on the racetrack here, lap number 41. And looks like Jeffrey may be signaling he's coming in this time as well. And again, this is going to put everybody in range to come in around lap 80 and make that final stop. And actually, Jeffrey will stay out. He's got Tom there in the 18, 2/10 of a second off of him. And I think Jeffrey is saving fuel, man. Looking at his last lap time, it's a 43.1. Tom ran a 43 flat. So it'll just be interesting to see what Jeffrey does here, how long he can keep it out. To make it a 1-stop race, he would have to get at least 50 laps per tank, and I don't see that happening. You see the leaders going by Logan there. That's going to put him a lap down. But you'll see the speed difference of Logan. Be careful. Man, that was close with the race leader, Jeffrey. Jeffrey wisely moving up out of the way. Logan's going to unlap himself here. 43 going on the board. But that could have been close. Logan on fresh tires. Sucked right up to the back bumper of that 38, that Camaro, and got on by, but that could have been very, very bad for Logan there in that 8 machine if he'd gotten it back of Jeffrey there. Now we'll see if he'll hang on. And he does. He's going to stay out another lap. Man, is this guy going to make it to lap 50? Is he going to make it a one-stop race? He's got to make it at least about 6 more laps. Man, you're looking over a 50-lap run on a tank of fuel. And he is still out there, one of 11 left out there running. Looks like they're attempting to make it to a one-stop strategy here. Coming up to 45 here. He'll run the top side of the racetrack. You see cars that are faster coming through, unlapping themselves. That's the 16 down below him. Here comes the 7 as well. Now he's giving up a ton of track position and time on the racetrack by staying out like this. But he is betting that he can make it a one-stop race. But to do that, he's going to have to stay out at least 5 more laps here. He's going to hit lap number 46 on this stint this time by. Man, oh man, this could be interesting. If he can do this, this is going to put Jeffrey in the catbird seat if he can do this. 46 this time by, going to 47. Cars still racing around him on the bottom of the racetrack. Jeffrey just kind of moves up the racetrack, lets him go. This is such an interesting decision for Mr. Mir here. 47 on the board this time by. Jeffrey Mir making a long shot, man. Throwing a Hail Mary here in the 38. I think he is cutting the car off now. You can hear that car kind of coast, I believe, either cutting it off completely or clutching the car. Now 4 cars left on this strategy right now. Only 4 cars left out there trying to make this work. Here we go, lap number 48 this time by. He's got such a gap, he can wait. Now 3 cars on this strategy. It's Jeffrey Mir, Lee Howard, and Jeffrey Allen and Lee Howard. That's the only 3 left. Man, he's got 2 more laps to get it there to lap 50 to cut this thing halfway. This could be the move of the race here if he makes it another 2 laps. Unbelievably, that number 38 car is still running. And you hear him cutting it off. You can hear it right there. Cutting that car completely off. Man, oh man, if he makes this work. Coming to 49 at this time by. He basically needs to make it 2 more laps to make this happen. Lap number 50, folks, that's going to be your magic number. Jeffrey still out there, plugging away at it. Allen has made a stop here, so he's abandoned the strategy. Now it's down to the 38 and whatever he decides to do. Oh, man. He's going to stay out again. This will put him lap 50. And he should be within the numbers if he can do this again. to make it all the way on one stop. Are you kidding me? Jeffrey Meir out there playing Superman with that 38 machine. And he'll stay out there again. The 18's going to go through. Now, when this cycle's through, he's going to lose the lead. But keep in mind, all these other guys are probably going to, without a doubt, going to have to stop around lap number 90 at most. And here comes Meir, right at 50 to pit road. Hitting his numbers exactly. He'll cross the stripe. And he has done it. He has put himself, the only car really capable of doing this now. Are you kidding me? Jeffrey Meir ran 50 laps on a tank of fuel here at Auto Club. He'll hit pit road for fresh tires and fuel. Now he's just got to take care of the car. He set his strategy up. His strategy is a one-stop strategy. And from here on out, we'll see how it plays out. You see race leader now, David, back out front at 6.8 in front of Logan. But keep that in the back of your mind. These guys are probably going to have to make another stop. And from what we just seen, Jeffrey Meir will not have to do that. Unbelievable. That is unreal. He stretched that tank out perfectly. So now, we'll see how this works out. He went exactly about 11 or so laps further than everybody else in the field. Wow. All right. See Logan there going down the back straightaway. Just lost touch with David early and has not been able to get it back here. Taking a look at this 19 at Tim as well. And James right there with him. That battle right now for 7th and 8th on the racetrack. Good battle here. We go back a little bit further. Another battle. Pretty good little battle. Back here between Jacob. And it looks like Zach in the 90 machine. Jacob picking up a pass there. And that will move him into 12th. Pretty good run for Jacob here tonight. Coming right to the bottom of the racetrack. Move Jacob to P12 here. As he hangs on, he'll rock it around. The 90 getting a little out of shape catching the apron there. He'll catch a car. Nice job not looping that thing. But we'll continue along here. The 89 right there of Jacob picking up the spot. And right now Jeffrey Meir here trying to gain some ground. He's in 11th, but keep in mind he's on a total different strategy than everybody else in the field. Right now over 50 or about 45 or so to go here this evening. Man, just such a good run there for Meir, and man, I can't say enough just how impressive that run really is. How long he stayed out. He did it perfectly here. Coming to lap number 60 or 60 here pretty soon. Meir out on track right now. Doing a great job. Brandon Andrews in front of him. He's about 3 seconds behind Brandon. You see Brandon there in that Navy machine. That's that white car, Mr. Brandon Andrews. He's about 1.6 off of James, and James about 1.7 off of Tim. So everybody in the pack pretty well spread out right now. And it's kind of interesting how this whole thing is shaking out. Kevin and Roy, they're the last car on the lead lap back here in 14th in that number 4 Flex Seal machine. Again, 56 laps being completed here tonight. So So if we take a look, the green flag flew earlier this evening, and we haven't seen an issue since. And we have been going for 57 laps here tonight. Again, Jeffrey Meir has an opportunity to do a one-stop race here. Total different strategy than everybody else on the racetrack. And we will see here as the race wears on if it pays off for him. Taking a look there at the Ford machine. Allen right up here as well. You see Mr. Allen Dobbs there doing a great job also. Brandon Andrews there in that 88 machine. So as we continue along right now, Brandon Andrews in P number 9, that U.S. Navy machine having a really good run here tonight. But back up toward the front of the field, that's Logan. He's now 7 seconds off your leader. But the good part for Logan, he's got a 5-second gap back to P3 of Tom. Logan on track for a good run here tonight as we're getting closer to 40 to go here. It's going to be interesting if this thing stays green and this strategy of Mr. Meir comes to fruition. What a great job, and he had to be thinking of this long before anybody else to pull this off here at Auto Club. So right now, Logan right around the middle of the racetrack. You see Tom right back here as well. Cole Williams and Connor Hall back here doing a great job also. Again, 59 being complete this time by. "59 laps on the board, coming to lap number 60. And David's still out front doing a great job. But I don't know that you can outrun this strategy that Jeffrey Meir has. Because David's definitely going to have to stop before the end of this one. He should be within his window now with 40 to go. So anywhere in between now and lap 100, he can probably run to about 85, 86 or so. But he is just ticking them off. You see him just working through lap traffic right now in that number 99 machine. 61 laps being put on the board this time by. Out of 100 being complete. And if we take a look back here at Jeffrey running in 9th in that 38, just keeping that car nice and clean, not doing anything crazy, and just kind of letting this race play out. Hoping to be up there at the very end with the strategy he's got. That's pretty much his position on it right now. 61 laps complete. Meanwhile, still out front, David doing a great job. We'll look through the field here a little bit. It looks like Grayson closing in a little bit on Mr. Tim Williams. You see that 19 machine just up ahead of Mr. Tim Williams that Grayson is trying to close in on here in that 36 machine. And we'll continue along. 63 out of 100 laps complete. And yellow is on the racetrack. Yellow flag is out. Are you kidding me? So yellow out on the racetrack here. We'll see if we can find what happened. in the world? The 22 gets in the fence. It looks like it's just up in front of him. The 13 went around. I believe that was the 13. Mr. Lee Howard, that brought the yellow out. Lap number 64. 51 involved as well. Oh, and there goes a lot of the strategy right out the window as those two get together, bringing out the first yellow of the evening. 64 out of 100 complete here tonight. Now, what's going to be interesting for a lot of these cars on that first run, they're still outside of their stop window at what they ran. However, we know Jeffrey Muir can make it from here. He's done it before. And they're still trying to get caught up. In that 38, he'll head to pit road. Again, it'll be 64 out of 100 complete here tonight. It should be 43 or so by the time we go green. Left in this one. Right now we're at 36 laps remaining. So, right on the edge of everybody's pit stop window. Actually, everybody should be able to make it from here. And you see David doing a good stop. He'll exit pit road in that number 99 machine. And P2. Actually, Brandon Andrews is going to beat David off of pit road in that U.S. Navy machine to take over the lead for a moment. So move the 88 out front. We'll see if we can grab somebody up here in the booth and talk to him here in just a moment. What a race it has been so far here tonight, folks. It's been a great one here at Auto Club. Let's see if we can grab. Let's grab Jeffrey Muir if we can. Hey, Jeffrey Muir, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me? Hey, Jeffrey, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy? Well, I don't think he can hear me here. Let's try it one more time. Hey, Jeffrey, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, I do.
Alrighty, man. Well, your plan kind of went up in smoke right in front of you there, buddy.
Yeah, that kind of bites. I think I had it.
Yeah, man, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. 50 laps on a tank of fuel here. That's not easy to do.
No, we were doing lots of clutching.
Yeah, I thought I heard that clutch kick in quite a bit. Well, great job, man, on saving it. So, what do you do now? Now that strategy's gone, what do you do to make up the positions?
Well, it took me 20 laps to start gaining on the leaders, so hopefully I don't fall behind them and I can make up ground here, and I'll just race hard now because I think my car was way better than first and second before we all pitted. So,
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you going forward, buddy.
all right, thanks.
You too. Have a good one. Man, that's no fun for Jeffrey, man. I feel so bad for him right now. It's unreal. Oh man, do I feel bad for Jeffrey Muir right now. All that strategy work going right out the window here in a hurry. Well, folks, we're going to get ready to go back green at flag racing here tonight. Lap number 67 will go on the board. And we will see what everybody decides to do here. 7 on the board. I'll get back side by side. Man, what a great run, though. Here from Auto Club we had earlier on will be side by side. That's going to be Logan on the front row. Can he do anything with David? 11 right up there as well. Again, we'll be just over 33 to go here when we go green. Once again, here at Auto Club. So, get ready to get that below the yellow line podcast. Your green flag back in the air once again here from Auto Club Speedway. Here we go. Pull them belts tight one more time as we exit turn number 4. And we will get the green flag back in the air as soon as that iRacing Ford Mustang pace car takes that left-hand turn. And he has made his left-hand turn. And green flag will go back in the air once again.
Green flag, green flag.
So green flag back in the air. Everybody back down through the front straightaway one more time. Great job here. And right behind them. Look at this battle. The 11 getting all out of shape. The 19 out of shape as well. He's actually going to go off the racing surface. But we stay green. Logan side by side with the 18 right now. Good run for Logan here. Trying to hang on to P2. He's going to have the 18 Monster Energy Subaru up on top of the top lane with him. Now they'll go side by side. Cole Williams right behind them. You see Mr. Williams working his way in the third. Tom drops to fourth. And a battle for fifth right now. That's going to be Connor Hall back here as well. So again, 69 going to be complete this time by. You see Jeffrey Muir trying to work his way through. Lap number 70 going to be on the board here momentarily. Muir eases his way through here. Jeffrey Muir doing a great job. Ooh, the 7 getting a little out of shape there. He'll hang on. See a little bit of nose damage to that number 7. A little bit of nose damage on that machine at the moment. All right, that 7 machine doing a great job right now. Running the top side. He's losing spots, but he's keeping that car out there. Trying to hang in there. He's actually back to P8 right now and dropping back. Again, 70 laps being complete. David's still out front in that number 99 machine, doing a great job here this evening. You see David doing a really, really good job keeping that car nice and smooth. Not letting that car get too far out of shape. You see Logan right there with him. And Cole Williams there as well. All right, now it's a sprint race here at Auto Club. Can anybody get up there to David? See if anybody has the car to pass him. I don't know if they do or not here from what I've seen so far. But it is definitely a sprint race pretty much at this point. A little bit of side-by-side action back here. You see Zach alongside the 4 machine back here deep in the pack. Trying to work this one out. He's actually falling back here. That is Zach York in that 90 machine. Look at that. He's got the 10 right around him as well. Mr. Evan there doing a great job as well. In that, well, it's the 10, but it's the 20. Again, custom numbers. I believe that's Evan right there behind him, maybe. Possibly. Nope, there's the 10. Well, that's 20. Alright, the 20's a lap down. That's what had me confused. Ooh, trouble right in front of him. One car getting sideways, they'll get it straightened back out again. We're seeing a lot of that off the corner. They're doing a great job, though, keeping it together. Again, the 20 here, a lap down. That's what was getting me there. You see the 10, the next one on the lead lap back here in 13th. Kind of all by himself. Zachary in the mix of tons of lap traffic right now. Trying to work it out, but out in front, David holding a pretty pretty little gap over Mr. Logan right now. You see the back end of Logan's car moving around with him. Not really able to close the gap right now. That 99 machine doing a great job up in front, and it has done a good job all night long. So we'll continue along here. Lap number 75 going on the board this time by. Well, we're going to continue along here. 75 laps being complete here tonight. Jeffrey Muir back here as well. Inside the top five. His original strategy's not worked out, but he's battled that car back in the top five. You see that 35, 38 machine right there with the 18 and 11. And we will fight through here. So right now, 76 out of 100 laps being complete here tonight. 77 on the board. Nice run, 77 laps being complete here tonight, folks. And right here you see it, Muir has followed his way into the top five. He's right there with Tom, trying to get by Tom in that 18 Monster Energy machine right now. Looking to the inside here, nowhere for him to go just yet. He's trying to fight through the best he can. Again, his strategy kind of blew up on him. He had the best strategy, I felt like, of the night, and it all went away from him. Now he's just trying to make it up here. Tom drops low. The 18 will come down and cover. Again, look at that. Both lanes of the racetrack. Great job from that 18 machine. Just covered both lanes of the racetrack right now. And no way the 38 can do anything about it right now. $78 of 100 being complete here tonight. $78 laps being complete this time by. Down the front straightaway once again here. Now, 79 laps being complete, folks. Can anybody do anything with David? I don't think so. David is pretty much checked out here. You see, way up there in front of Mr. Logan by about 5/10 of a second. And we've seen this the first run. Logan could stay with him for a while, but eventually, nothing Logan could do. That number 99 just pulls away from him. And again, looky here. 80 on the board out of 100. And that 99 machine just inches ahead. And easy does it. 80 laps complete this time by. And right now, David out front, Logan about 4, 5, 6 cars back now. Nothing Logan can do to run that 99 down at the moment. 81 on the board. With 20 laps to go here. David out front, pulling away. $20 laps to go right now. David in that beautiful 99 machine inching away right now. And look at this, with 20 laps left, David has got a gap of about, a second or so. Dropping back through the field, you see Jeffrey right here with the 18. Now the 18 putting all the pressure on Cole Williams, trying to take over a position. He'll get that number 18 to the bottom of the racetrack. Great job. He'll draw alongside down the back straightaway now. Mirror right there behind them. They'll work their way through lap number 8 with 18 laps remaining. And Tom will take over third. Here comes Mirror for fourth. That position will change hands. Now Mirror right there gets in line again, and P4 right there with Tom with 18 laps to go here tonight at Auto Club. So Mirror and Tom, they'll check out just a little bit here. You see Mirror right there in that 38 doing a good job staying right with Tom, right there on his back bumper. 17 laps to go this time by. So 17 to go at the stripe this time. And you see Mirror crossing the stripe, 17 to go here, and doing a great job in that Camaro. 17 laps to go here. Now, look at this battle. It's Jeffrey Mirror right there with Tom as well. Look at the cars getting a little bit out of shape there. That's Logan getting out of shape, and Tom's going to take it.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And yellow is out on the racing surface. So yellow out on the speedway once again here. And we'll go see if we can find out what happened. With 16 laps to go. Take a look around the racing surface. See if we can figure out what exactly happened. I'm not seeing anything. One more look here. Let's see if we can find it. Not seeing anything on the racetrack. A bit unsure what the yellow was for. But nevertheless, yellow is out with 16 laps to go here. Now it's going to be strategy time. See David bringing them back down pit road. 4 fresh tires on that number 99 machine. With 15 laps to go here. He's going to have Logan right there with him as they exit pit road. Logan gets a little bit better start, but at the stripe, I believe the 99 held on Logan tried. Man, nice try by Logan. And oh no. Problems for Logan on pit exit. What in the world? We've seen him jet out there with David, but he just. Wow, something happened to the steering. Oh man. That looked like the wheel walked up on him. Unfortunate for Logan there. Let's go get a word. Let's not speculate. Let's go grab a word with Logan here. Let's see if we can find him. Let's not speculate on what happened. Let's get a word with him. Hey Logan, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy.
Yes, I do.
What happened on pit road exit there, buddy?
My steering wheel, something happened. All three pedals went full, and the wheel turned all the way to the left. It froze up for some reason.
Oh
It's
man.
only it's done that a couple times before, but it gave me an unsafe pit exit, so it's giving me a EOL. So the race is pretty much done.
Oh man, I hate that for you, Logan. Equipment failure. But best of luck to you. Try to get back up through the field the best you can, brother.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Equipment failure causing a penalty on the 8 machine. As we get ready to line them up to go again here at Auto Club Speedway. Well, if that happens, I mean it's part of it, I guess. Well, we'll get them all double file one more time. And David, man, up in front of the field. We'll restart once again. Everything's just kind of went his way here tonight so far. He's got 13 more laps to get it done. See if he can hang on 13 more laps to get a
Hang
win
on,
here
we're not going
tonight.
green.
And we're actually going to delay the yellow again here. So yellow being delayed one more time. Well, unfortunate Logan had his issue, but it is a part of sim racing, unfortunately. We'll get ready to turn them back green to flag racing here in just one moment. You see them double file down the back straightaway here. And right now, that 99 has been so strong all night long. Can he just hang on a little bit longer? That's all it's going to take. Just a little bit longer for that 99 machine. Everybody will get double file once again with 12 laps to go. So lights will go off on the iRacing pace car. And we will see 12 laps to go this time by. And we'll get them double file once again here. David up in front of the field. So here we go. And lights are off atop the pace car. We will get ready to put that green flag back in the air once again. Here we go. To blow the yellow line. Podcast green flag. Getting ready to come back out once again. Pace car is off, and we are green at Auto Club.
Green flag, green flag.
David, a great jump out in front of the field. Tom back here with Jeffrey. These guys trying to jockey for position with 11 laps to go here. And right now, David, he's going to step away from the field. Here comes Jeffrey on the bottom, trying to take over second. He'll slide up in line here, back into third
Yellow
once
flag is
again.
out.
Yellow out behind him. Yellow is back out. Cars wrecking behind them. Man, oh man. And we'll try to get back here and see what happened. Oh, the 36 involved. Mr. Grayson. He's alongside the 88. Oh, just over collected the car. Big incident. Back straightaway. And that's going to pretty much do end the night for that number 36 machine. Nowhere for the 74 to go either. And that'll put them back under green or back under caution once again here. Let's go back and take one more look. Man, you follow the 4 car through. What a mess. Well, one more look through as we watch a couple more get through this mess. This is Connor there in the 7. Everybody hard on the brakes here. You just see, oh, easy does it. Well, that's going to end the night 40-88 of Mr. Brandon Andrews. Was on the outside, nothing he could really do. He'll go to pit road, try to get that car repaired. And let's see if we can get a word from Mr. Andrews here in just a moment.
Well, I could go this whole way.
Hey, Brandon, Matt up in the booth, you get a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, nothing you could do there, buddy. It was just, you were hit out of nowhere, buddy.
Yeah, I saw them take me 3 wide. Their teammates, I don't know what they were doing, man. I tried to give them a ton of room, and I saw them get loose on the bottom, and I just tried to throttle it up and get out of there, but I had nowhere to go, and I just locked it down. Absolutely killed my car. It's a sad day for this Navy Chevrolet. Not going to get the result that we probably deserved.
Well, it's a part of racing, man. It does happen, unfortunately. No, it's nothing you could do, nothing of your own doing. Wrong place, wrong time, bud.
Yep. Again, I don't know what's going over on in that camp, but 2 teammates decided to take each other 3 wide, and you saw the result.
10-4, buddy. Well, best of luck next week, my friend.
Thanks. Have a good night.
You too, brother.
Thanks.
Well, there you have it. Not too happy with the situation that occurred, and understandably so. On pit road is Brandon Andrews. And here we go. 8 laps to go this time by. David has led pretty much every lap out there tonight. Trying to hang on to finish this one out. Right now behind the iRacing pace car. With 8 laps to go. And it looks like lights will stay on here. at Auto Club Speedway. We're getting later and later in the evening here as we finish this one out. Again, we'll be back here tomorrow night with the iRacing iFlag Cup Series tomorrow evening. Look forward to that one back here on Extreme Sim TV tomorrow night. So, back under caution once again here tonight. We had a long green flag run to start out the night, and then we've had some yellows, but overall it's been a great race here out of the National Series. iRacing Fantasy Rapid Fire Pizza National Series. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose again. Should be about 6 laps to go when the green flag flies one more time. So it'll be about 6 laps left in this one. So 6 to go this time by. And the lights are off on the pace car. So the lights are back off once again. And it will be a 6-lap dash to the end of this one. And again, the lights are off on the pace car here. Here we go. 6 to go at the stripe. So 6 laps to go. Here we go, double foul. Green flag about to go back in the air. Here we go, green is back out.
Green flag, green flag.
Back underway, 6 laps to go. And again, David jumps out in front, 3 wide behind him. Easy does it. Jeffrey Meir does everything he can. He'll go to the bottom, try to pick up second. Can't do it. Tom's going to be to the outside. Tom will have the momentum going down the back straightaway. Move the 18 back to second. One car way off the racing surface. But they'll keep them straight for now. 5 to go this time by. Now Tom really trying to go after David here. Jeffrey Meir right there with him. Can anybody do anything with the 99 right now? Tom with a big run out of turn 4. Which way does Tom go? He's going to draft all the way up to David. 5 laps to go. David blocks to the bottom. Tom dives low. Battle for the race lead. In the 1 and 2. Tom's going to draw almost even here. He's going to have to lift or he's going to make contact. They nearly make contact. Both cars out of shape. They'll battle it back out side by side down the back straightaway. Cars are going to be out of shape behind them. Here comes Tom once again. Giving it a go here in that 18 machine. Wow, this is the only time all night long we've seen anybody really challenge David. And they're doing a great job of it down the front straightaway once again. Here we go. 4 laps to go this time by. David's going to draft again. Tom's going to get in David's draft one more time. 4 laps to go here. He's going to be right there with him. In 1 and 2. He's going to have to get a run here. See if he can draft off the corner and maybe go to the high side. I don't think the bottom's going to get it done. Tom looks low. He fakes low. Everybody stays in line here. 3 to go at the stripe. Maybe he can get right up there on the rear and get that 99 loose. Look at that car, a little bit unstable. 3 to go this time by. The 18 all over the back of him here. Down the front, straight away to the apron. Man, it is a shootout here at Auto Club. Tom looks high, looks low, can't do anything yet. Oh, he's going to get the nose to the outside. They make contact. The 18 up the hill. David hangs on, is going to hang on here. Man, oh man, what a war. Here comes Jeffrey trying to make up ground. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by. David might have the gap he needs. Now the 18's got to regroup and try to come up with something. Through turns 3 and 4. Now the 99 with a couple of car length lead here. 2 laps to go at the stripe. Here we go. They'll be drafting down the front straightaway once again. Single file it is. Tom trying to come up with something here. Jeffrey Muir getting that car kind of sideways. Into turn number 1, trying to make up ground. Down the back straightaway, we're coming to the white flag. This time by. 2 laps to go. Muir right there with him as well. And into 3 and 4. Look at the ground the 18's going to make up. Here we go out of turn number 4. FSM Customs, white flag going in the air this time. Now to the apron they both go. Block City all the way to the grass. Now back up to the top side. Through 1 and 2 for the final time. Can the 18 get a run? He's going to be right there with him down the back straightaway. Jeffrey Muir just a couple of cars back. Here comes the draft down the back straightaway. Which way does the 18 go? Does he go high or does he go low? He shoots to the bottom. Not enough to get in there. David's going to cover it. Contact maybe. No. The 18 of Tom will be right there with him. David throws the block coming out of turn number 4. And at the checkered flag, David doing a great job holding on here to pick up the win here in the iRacing Fantasy Rapid Fire Pizza National Series from Auto Club. What a race. Congratulations to both Tom and David. They went at it, kept it clean. Checkered flag is out. And congratulations to David on the win. What a race. Man, can't ask for nothing no better than that. David leading 89 out of the 100 laps here tonight to come home with the win. What a night for David. You see Logan spinning the car out. What a heck of a race. David going down to celebrate. What a night. Let's get him up here in the booth. Man, oh man. What a race. Hey, David, bud, man, up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
What a way to fight to hang on to that one, buddy.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Oh, man. Well, you had 89 laps tonight. Nobody really had much for you until Tom there at the very end.
Yeah, it started tightening up a little bit there at the end with the sun going down. And Tom was right there on me, and he had a couple chances there, but he kept it clean, and it was a lot of fun.
Looks like you and your teammates out there celebrating again together. Man, you're going to have a little bit of body work on the front end after that nose-to-nose burnout there.
Hey, that's all right. I'm not the biggest fan of auto clubs, so to get a win early in the season is, I'll take it. I like it. Fun.
What a job, David. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, bud.
Man, you did a great job. Congrats again to you guys over at BJ McLeod Motorsports over there. A way to start the season. You and the 8 both strong.
Yes, no, it's been fun so far this year, even though it's early on. We've had a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's unfortunate Barry didn't get to race with us, but he did get to watch the race, so pretty happy about that.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the win. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Thank you. Absolutely. My teammates, Logan and Barry, Bearing for being on the car, and everybody that helps run this league. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoy it.
Alrighty, man. Well, we will see you once again next week. Again, congratulations on the win here tonight.
Thanks, man.
All right, go celebrate, buddy. Well, there is your race winner. What a night. Wow. Let's grab P2 here, Tom, up here in the booth. If we can. Tom in at number 18 as he continues, as your race winner, continues to burn it out with his teammates. And let's grab Tom here, up here, if we can. Oh, Mr. Tom, where are you, buddy? What a night. In that Joe Gibbs Racing number 18 machine. Hey, Tom, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, man, you gave it one heck of a try there at the very end.
I certainly did. He was better than me, and he was better than all of us in the long run. But, hats off to him. He's been really fast this year, and happy. Had a good run. Been having some tough luck lately, but I had a couple of really good runs on him there, and I accidentally got into his right rear quarter there in turn 1 and 2 a little bit. Didn't mean to do that to him, but I had two really, really good runs, and he just did a great job blocking me and trying to defend, and he got the win.
Well, you did a great job running him a clean there, man, in that 18 machine. I'm sure you'll be back up there before the season's out going at it again.
I hope you are correct. I like running up front.
10-4, buddy. Well, you did a great job. The Joe Gibbs camp, how are you guys this season so far?
We teammates are really working well together. Buddy of mine who runs the 18 car in the Cup Series got me on this whole league thing, and it's a lot of fun to run. Thanks to Rapid Fire Pizza and everybody who puts the show on for the series. It's always good to know, and just good to have fun like that.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the win, or going for the win here. And you know what? I think you'll have a win before the year's out.
Hope so too. Thought I had it tonight, but good to turn the luck around and have a good race. So,
Well, congratulations on P2 anyway, buddy. Great job, my friend.
yeah, thank you. Hopefully, I put a show on for everybody watching.
Oh, trust me, you did, buddy. All right. See you later, my friend.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right. Let's grab P number 3 up here. And Mr. Muir here. Let's go grab him. Hey, Jeffrey, it's Matt up here in the booth again. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you rebounded to a top 3, brother.
Yeah, not too shabby, I guess.
No, not too bad at all, my man. You did a good job rebounding. Strategy didn't go the way you wanted it to tonight, but good run there for the for the night for that 38 machine.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun. Just didn't tighten her up quite enough at the end there.
Well, you did a great job, nevertheless, man. And I think going throughout the season, I think we're starting we're starting to see you guys become more competitive as you go along here.
Yeah, we're just getting used to these cars again.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, man, on third here tonight. Anybody you'd like to thank?
I got to thank Rapid Fire Pizza for putting on, sponsoring our show we put on every week, and Shuba for putting the league on. It's a lot of fun so far.
10-4, buddy. Well, we will see you next week, my friend.
All right, thanks.
No problem, buddy. All right, folks, as my throat's giving out, we're going to get ready to get out of here. Congratulations to your winner here tonight. What a race it was. We'll be back here tomorrow evening with the Cup Series. Again, same time, same place. Everybody have a great night. Stay safe. Thank you to Rapid Fire Pizza and everybody on board. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great one, guys.